I'm Claira Hermit. This is another episode of In Bed with Claira. And today I am joined by a man who is full of energy. Sometimes he shouts a little bit, sometimes he shouts a lot. Don't ruin it, because today we're doing it. It's Ty Logon.
Boom. Don't ruin it, we're doing it.
What are we doing?
You said it. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Right now you got me in bed. Like, it's crazy. You see right now,
Yeah.
I don't even know how to feel.
Yeah.
You get me? We didn't have no date. We didn't have no straight in the bedroom.
Yeah.
But I like that though. Sometimes get straight to the point. All this, it's long. But nah, thanks for having me.
What an intro, what an intro. We could have gone on a date first, but I thought, you know what, just get you straight in the bed.
Straight to bed.
This way I can ask you any questions that I need to know first that might not be appropriate on a date.
It's true.
Find out all the information.
All the information.
You are a very energetic person, I'd say, in your videos. Are you always like that? Or is there a version of you that's like, LL, cool, Ty?
Yeah, like 100%. I'm not always, I'm not always on a madness like you see in my rants or any videos. Sometimes I do just like to chill. Sometimes I want to relax.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want the girl, the other person or friend, whoever it is, to take over. I just want to be chilled sometimes. So yeah.
But when you're like
difference.
love making, you're not that energetic, are you?
Yeah, I got energy for days.
Yeah, but you shout during sex.
Nah, 100%, of course. Nah, some people do though.
Some
That's the
people do
maddest
that.
thing. Is that off-putting as a
It's
female?
really off-putting.
Serious?
Once there was a guy that I was with and he kind of like growled like a bear when he came, and that was it. I
Done.
never saw him again.
Serious?
Gave me a terrible ick. Imagine that.
Snap. What did you do to him?
No, I don't know what I did to him. I don't know. That's what
Mad.
happened, and then that was the end. Sometimes I thought he might be having like a heart attack.
Got to cool down. I don't know what's going on.
Imagine what you got to tell the ambulance.
That's
That would be
crazy
awful.
though. Certain men are making more noise than the girl.
Let's get our drinks, by the way. Cheers. Gin and
Cheers.
tonic. Yes.
Gin.
Yeah, when I'm talking to ladies in this bed about sex, there's one word that comes up all the time, over and over again, and that word is shame. How does that make you feel?
In terms of what though? What do you mean by that?
Because we're brought up in a society that's like, as a woman, you know, like there's a lot of things to feel ashamed about when it comes to your
what?
body. Because we're told that we can't have body hair, that, you know, we've got to look perfect all the time, you can't be too fat, you can't be too skinny, you've got to be like somehow magically good at sex, but you can't have slept with too many people. Do you see what I mean? There's so many rules.
Experience. Nah, I know what you mean. I know
So
what you
many
mean.
rules.
So what are you asking me then?
Like, how does it make you feel to know that like a lot of women feel shame about sex?
To be honest with you, like my advice for any woman, any man, anyone, for when you're in the bedroom,
Yeah.
that means you should be comfortable with that person. And I just feel like whether you're big, small, got meat hanging over the sides, hair, I'm not gonna lie, the hair thing, you should be able to sort that out.
Do you shave yourself?
Do I
Or do you
shave?
remove your hair?
Nah, I don't. But every now and then you should have a little trim up, slim up.
So is it okay for women to do that, or do you think they should get rid of the hair? Because this is where the double standards come in, you see?
No, but we're men, like we're meant to have hair.
But so are women, otherwise why does it grow?
I know, it's true.
Yeah.
It is true. But for me, my preference, I can only talk for myself.
Yeah.
Vagina, armpit, because you don't want to be armpits. You're trying to hug your girl's armpit hair in your face.
Got quite hairy armpits right now.
That's what I'm trying to say. You need to be comfortable with your partner, because every man's different. And that's where the problem lies.
But I think most men today, in 2022, would be like, no, women's like legs and armpits should be hairless, because that's the programming you've been brought up with. If you went back to like the 60s, everyone had bush, and that was completely acceptable, right? So I do think we have to understand that it comes from our programming. What I will say to you, and I set you this challenge right now, is I went and had a wax today because I'm going on holiday. The pain levels, and I'm a woman, we have a higher pain threshold because we're G's, but the pain is brutal. It's brutal. It's like someone setting fire to your
So how
crotch.
does that work then? Like,
So I'd set you a challenge. Next time I go, you come.
to do what?
Have a bit of a wax.
Need to do waxing.
Not a full, you just have, you know, a bit of a trim up and a strim up.
You like that one, innit?
I
Trim
like
up
that.
and trim up.
Or slim up or whatever you said. Because then you can see the pain that we have to go through. Because this is what I think people don't get. It's like, okay, cool, yeah, this is what I expect of you. But there's pain and it's money all the time. Or if you shave, like if you've ever shaved off your hair, the shaving bumps that come back
that's
and
what
the
I'm
rash.
saying.
But that's what you expect us to do because that's what you find sexy. That's what I'm saying. It's mad.
It's true. It is a bit mad. But I just feel like male and female, you both got to have certain things. You both got to go through certain situations.
Like, what do you have to go through then that's comparable to that?
That was comparable. Like, cool. I don't know what's comparable to that.
Nothing, mate.
But even down to like men, if you ever take a girl out on the first date, second date, You got to pay for that. The man's got to pay for
That's
that.
money. It doesn't cause you physical pain, does it?
It does it can cause you pain to your pockets.
I tell you what, if you come and just have one waxing strip done, even if we just did your leg,
I'll do my arm or something, man.
a couple strips, and if you think that is, you'd rather have that than spend the money, then you win.
It's true.
But you
it's
wouldn't.
True.
Trust
but
me,
I
you
swear
wouldn't.
there's the next thing as well. Girls can get laser.
You can get laser. Do you know how much that costs?
Big
About
money,
800
innit?
quid
Just for a bit of hair.
just to get rid of the hair.
But then it's
you
gone.
man.
It's gone.
Are you going to pay the 800 quid?
But it depends on how much I like her, do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so you might. Ty might pay for your laser, ladies.
Man.
So one thing that I wanted to talk about today as well, when it comes to sex, because I know you're quite comfortable talking about this, is a thing called the orgasm gap. Do you know what this is? Mm-hmm. Right, so the orgasm gap is this statistic. 95% of men orgasm always or almost always in partnered sex, this is heterosexual men, versus only 65% of women. That's quite an imbalance, isn't it? And I guarantee you that actually I think it's less women orgasm. I think it's less.
Yeah.
I think
Do you know
that's
what it
right.
is, yeah? I feel like it's easier for men to... Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's easier for a man to...
Come.
Yeah.
You can say the word.
Yeah, I know, but do you know what it is? You know how you don't want to be seen at certain...
Saying the word come.
Yeah, alright, cool.
Come.
Certain man, they can let loose easier than certain gal.
Yeah.
Plus, it's quicker. By the time the girl gets to do what she's got to do,
Yeah.
the guy's already come.
No,
So-
but I think that's because if you were good at foreplay, you potentially the woman could come
but
first.
what it is enough man skip all of that and
Why?
then get straight into it.
That's the best bit. Just ram it in the hole.
Ram!
But is that because you think those guys are literally, they're not thinking about that person, they're just thinking about their self?
Yeah. But in that situation, yeah, majority of men are probably just thinking that they just want to get their,
Kicks.
yeah, they want to get their little kick out of it. They're not too fussed about the girl.
So
And that's why the percentages are like that.
Do you think men could make women come more if they wanted to, but they just don't want to?
Or do you know what? Most men, because I used to be the same,
Yeah.
they just thought giving them the quick is enough.
Right.
When deep down, it's not really enough
It's not
sometimes.
enough.
It's not enough.
No.
I thought just doing that was enough. But I think it is. For me, I can only speak for myself. I'm
Yeah.
trying to say, for me, it's enough.
But maybe not for
No,
them.
for me and the girl, that's enough. Because by the time you finish doing
59% of women fake orgasms, and I guarantee you it's much, much higher.
that, you faked orgasms.
I've faked
before.
orgasms loads of times, yeah.
How do you do that?
Easy.
How?
Just fake it.
How can
Just
you
make
fake
the
it?
right noises.
No.
Shake your body, shake your legs a bit.
Swear.
Easy. And I guarantee you that is what a lot of women are doing.
Why? Why not just be real?
Because, for example, say that we were having sex and what you were doing wasn't working. A lot of men, if you try and tell them that it's not working, their ego is so affected by it that you won't tell them, number one. Number two, women, we're not taught that sex should be pleasurable. We're taught that we're there to please men and how to have safe sex. So a lot of women, we watch porn, we think we're supposed to enjoy what we see in porn, so we just go along with it and act.
I feel like any girl watching this as well, like you should just forget about what the guy thinks, forget his ego. If you're not enjoying something, if you're not enjoying the situation, stop! Get out of there! Forget his ego, you gotta think about yourself.
But as well, like for women, a lot of people don't know what feels good for them. Like imagine a lot of women haven't ever had an orgasm or orgasm like a really tiny percentage of the time. A lot of women think they've had an orgasm and they never have. That's a crazy, crazy world to be living in.
It's a crazy one, man. You've got my mind thinking like, what? All them
Now he's
times.
thinking, how many people have faked it with me?
Faking.
At least 59% of them
Shaking.
probably. You're faking and shaking, yeah.
Mad.
Are you good at taking feedback? Like if someone was to say to you, oh, no, that doesn't feel good, can you do this? Would you be upset about it?
Yeah, I'm adaptable, 100%. If someone's just easygoing, I'll be easygoing. I'll just do whatever. But if someone gave me feedback and said, next time could you, then I'll do that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Just got to ask. And if someone,
Just gotta ask.
and I think if someone gets offended by that, then that says a lot about them. Like that says
Yeah,
a
but
lot
I
about
can't
them.
lie, if any man, like most man, if they ever got feedback, like if they got the prawn cocktail and you told the man that he's got the prawn cocktail, I think that's the way you'd kill a man's
What's the prawn
ego.
cocktail? Oh, he's got a small penis.
Small one.
Oh, okay.
And it's always the biggest brothers. It's always got the prawn cocktail. I'm telling you, and you probably know, I don't know, but you know. From what girls have told me,
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I can't speak
The
for
prawn cocktail. But even then, if someone's got a small dick, it doesn't mean they can't be good at doing other things.
Nah, you're right, it's true, isn't it?
There's other things you
You've
can
got
do.
to use them other ways.
Yeah, you've just got to pay attention to the clitoris, basically, because for women, that's it. Like a clitoral orgasm, I think it's 18.9% of women can have orgasms from just intercourse. Only 18.9% of women.
That's mad.
Everyone else needs clitoral stimulation to come. So
So you see when the girl squirts, is
Yeah.
that different to orgasm,
Yeah.
obviously, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's different. Ty Logan, do you have a bedtime routine?
I don't know, not really. I just wash my face, brush my teeth, cream my skin, and that's it really.
Yeah.
I ain't really got like a
regime.
Yeah. If I'm drunk and I have a night out and I'm out, I might just thrash out on the sofa or my bed, like gone, finished.
What do you wear to bed? So you're wearing some pajamas today. Is
I'm
that
wearing
you?
some pajamas today.
What do you normally wear?
Leg up. Nah, more time I might just feel like, I don't know, just wear
The Calvins.
always.
Is that what you wanted to flash to the camera?
Nah, they can't see that, but obviously they're the boxers I wear.
Were you just showing me your pants? What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you in bed?
Oh, in bed? I've never really been embarrassed, you know. I don't really get embarrassed. But the one time I could probably say was a bit embarrassing, but I still wasn't embarrassing. Like, I must have been, let me show you exactly what was going on. Yeah, real story, I'm not even capping. It was a thing, where I tried to do a madness, where the girl was over and like bent over.
Yeah.
I've tried to like grab her waist, so I'm like that now. You get me? I'm like that.
Yeah.
But I must have just fell back. Whoa, gone, naked, skid out on the floor.
Probably got a good look at your butthole when you rolled over like that, like a baby.
That's like the maddest.
That's quite a pose to get into, isn't it?
That's a mad pose. Like, think about it. You're doing the frog.
Thrusting.
You're doing the frog, and I fell back.
Pull her towards. How was that going to work? You
You
can't.
just got to bounce in with it.
Right.
You see, once you're in, so you got me doing mad stuff now.
That's fine. Don't worry
I just
about
gave
it.
you like a tip. You get me? But that's the maddest thing. Nearly bust my head open. Imagine that if I hit my head on the wall.
You're still here though.
See, I taught you a new skill now. When you meet the next guy,
I won't be doing that, will I?
Nah, but you could tell the guy, look, I saw this position that Ty saw it.
Just don't fall off the bed and crack your
Don't
head
fall
open.
off the bed. Move on. You got to get onto it.
What's the wildest thing that you've ever done in bed?
What's the wildest thing? I don't even think I've done anything wild in bed. One time I done something on the toilet seat though.
What was that? What do you mean?
Toilet seat.
Toilet seat sex?
Toilet seat sex.
You
Mad.
were
I
sitting
was
on the
young
toilet
as well.
seat?
Nah, she was sitting on it, but she was legs
Oh,
up.
I got it. And
On
you
the
were
toilet
and you were like
seat.
leaning forward over
In.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like in my younger days, like I was very active.
Active.
Active. 1, 2, 3, all on the same day.
1, 2, 3. Bam, 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 bam.
Bam, bam, boom, 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 boom. Like, I can't do it anymore.
No.
Because I feel like my energy, I'm giving out too much.
I think the most for me is 2 in one day, and that's just too much.
No.
Yeah.
What, like one day, or you mean like
In
today
24
and
hours.
tomorrow?
In 24,
Yeah,
within
24.
in the space of 24 hours.
Do you know what? I think that's quite regular, you know?
In my, but again, in my younger days. Couldn't do that now.
Why?
Because the way that I view sex has completely changed. When I was younger, I was having a lot of sex with different people, and there was I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy it, but the main reason for me doing it is that I had a lot of shit going on in my life, and it was my way of coping. It was like my addiction. It was like a way of feeling good. And as soon as it was over and done, I felt alone, empty, shit again, and then I'd go and look for the next high. And that's the way that it worked for a long time. It's completely changed now, because for me, I want to have sex with people that I have, like, actually have a connection with,
yes.
and I care about them, and I know that, like, I can trust them, and because then I feel really comfortable, and it's a different kind of sex. Then it's really enjoyable. I can ask for what I want, so that's definitely changed.
Nah, and I respect that, because I feel like similar to what I just said, same kind of thing. Yeah, you don't want to feel empty. I don't want to feel heartbreak. I want to have the connection. I want to feel nice. I want to feel welcoming.
The way
I want to
you're
make love.
selling it.
I want to make love.
I'll make love to you.
Love. It's about making love. It's not about just a quick wham, wham, bam.
Not
You need
anymore.
to make love.
Are you confident naked?
Yeah.
Have you always been confident naked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because I think, like, you see me, like...
Why are you looking at your dick when you say that? You're like, yep.
Because it's like...
Yep.
I think I'm just a confident person. I've always been a confident person. Even before, I was even more skinnier than I am now. And it's like, I always got girls, got where I wanted to go, because I think it's the energy. So when I'm naked now and I got the big thing, it's like...
Just checking it's still there?
Because I think the girl don't even look at anything else. She's just like, what?
Who's she talking
Is that
to?
what's going on?
Well, she's telling her mates, or you're showing it off to all of them?
That's true, isn't it?
Look, they're all there watching.
Literally.
Through the
It's
window.
crazy. What about you?
What about me?
Have you always been that
Confident
like
naked?
this?
No, it's taken me a long time to get to that point. I think maybe like the last 6 years or so. So it took me a long time. When I had the operation where I had my boobs removed and reconstructed, that's where everything changed for me. That's when I was just like, God, what am I doing? Like, my mum and sister dying as well. Sometimes you're just like, shit, I'm alive and I exist in this body now. I might as well enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
What's the worst that's going to happen? Anyone watching this, what is the worst that's going to happen?
Yeah.
Like, for you to even get to the bedroom with that person, do you think they really care about anything else? Otherwise, you wouldn't be in the bedroom.
Wouldn't be in there.
What do you think they're going to do? Just pack up and just
But no, it's
get
not
out
just
of
that.
bed?
I feel like once you're in there, you might as well make sure you're having a good time. Otherwise, what was the fucking point?
Yeah.
Like, you might as well make sure that you're enjoying it. Otherwise,
it.
what was the point?
What is the point?
What's your favourite body part? I mean, I think we know. I think we already know this. You've looked at it about 20 times since we got here.
Yeah, I'm at my favourite part still.
Have you got a name for your penis?
I don't, you know. It used to be
Little
called
Ty.
John John.
John John?
John John.
Why is it not called John John anymore?
Well, I think it was called Billy. When I was
Which
younger,
one
it was
was
called
it?
Billy. I ain't thought about that in years, but when I was younger, it was called Billy. Right, mate?
All right,
Start
mate.
talking to it. It's that time. Wake up.
Come on, Bill.
It's
Get
time
up.
to work.
It's alarm's going off.
What, is there only men that's got names and that? Like, did you females have names for
I
them?
think some people do, but I think I don't really call my vagina by an actual name.
You call it a vagina then, innit?
No, it's not, but the vagina's only the hole, it's a vulva.
Oh,
The,
man.
the hole,
See, that's too technical.
that hole, that we call it a vagina, but the vagina
Look
is
for
just
it.
the hole, that's it. That is not any of the other bits. So we should really be calling it a
Vulva.
vulva. Welcome to Sex Education with Claira. Right, what would be your top tips for people to being confident with their body?
Number one, if there's a problem, go gym. Don't be sitting there moaning and groaning if you ain't working. That's number one. If you can't be bothered to go gym, own it. You know them ones there, Claira? Own it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to, you heard what I said earlier, whether you're big, small, fat, meat hanging over the side, just own it.
Do you know why? Because
God loves you.
But also, confidence is the sexiest thing. Like, if someone is really genuinely confident, not fake, not pretending,
Yeah, pretending.
it's really fucking sexy.
Yeah, it makes you look good. As you just said, it's sexy. We like the confident ones.
What's your favourite thing to do in bed?
Obviously the sex, innit? Like doggy, missionary, depending if we got that connection. But yeah, that's the main thing. That's what I love to do in bed.
And that, what do you call that position that you were doing earlier? The crouching
It's called
tiger?
the squat out.
The squat out.
Yeah, it's called the squat out.
How could someone get you into bed? What would be like the way to do it?
What do you mean?
Get you into bed. I mean, I got you into bed today. Now, all I offered you was a drink.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Light work.
Light work. Nah, do you know what? It's one of them ones where you just gotta have vibes and energy
Yeah.
and good spirit. And then you get me, obviously I gotta be attracted to you as
Yeah.
well. But yeah, good, that's so important to me, you know?
Yeah.
Good energy and good vibes.
So what would make you run away from someone? Like, what would make you go, no, not for me, thanks, goodbye?
I'm gonna name you 3 things.
Go on.
Someone that lies, someone that I can't trust.
Right, so dishonesty.
Chatting shit. Someone that's like a clout chaser, you know, like they just want to chat to you or try to get to know you because of,
You got a blue tick on the gram.
you see what I'm saying? Them ones there, like I
Yeah.
can see it. I think that's about it, you know. What have I said?
You said 3.
There's one more.
Is there any
innit?
like physical things? Because for me, it's like people who've got really bad hands, bite their nails really bad.
Oh shit! Yeah, that one. As a female, like, I had to get rid of one girl one time because of that.
What's your favourite form of intimacy that isn't sex?
I'm a weird one, you know,
We know.
because I feel like I'll like something, but I don't like it too much.
What do you mean?
Like someone could be like, I like, you know, the touchy thing where the girls all trying to
Yeah, like snuggled up to you.
snuggle.
You like a snuggle?
You get me? When she's holding your hands and, but you see me after a while, I just want to chill. Like, all right, babe, like we cool.
Get off me.
I like my own space as well.
If you're like go to sleep with someone in the bed, are you the kind of person that like will hug them for like a second and then you just turn over and roll the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you, innit?
Yeah, I can't do that
not
for
a
the whole
spooner.
night. Yeah, I do a bit of spoony.
And then you're like, no more spoony.
Like, I'll have moments of it because there can be too much of it. If you're trying, cool, say you're watching a film, it's like an hour and a half. Half an hour of that film, you can do that. But the other hour, just let me sit down for a sec.
What, you've got a half an hour snuggle limit? I mean, go for the whole film. An hour and a half's not that
It
long.
depends how you're snuggling though.
What do you mean? But I don't understand what the issue is. You just
There's no issue, it's just like,
suddenly you're just like, brah, get off me.
oh my God, you're making me sound like a creep.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's just a balance.
Just gently go like push like that.
Nah, it depends how much I liked her, innit?
Dun 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 dun. Only half an hour to snuggle. What are your thoughts on sex toys? Do you feel they're good or bad?
Do you know what? Yeah, I haven't really had that much experience with them. I think they can do good, you know? Especially for the man them that can't really do what they gotta do with their own body. That might make your job a bit easier. So I think they're good. I need to maybe learn some more. There's like handcuffs and that come with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Whatever you like.
Obviously, if you want to have fun, especially if you've been with someone for a while,
Yeah.
you want to experiment to it.
Spice it up.
Spice it up.
Throw some seasoning.
Throw some seasoning in there.
Seasoning. The reason I ask you this is that, like, in the last couple of weeks, I've heard about 2 people whose partners felt threatened by their sex toys. In fact, years ago, I had a boyfriend who, when he found my vibrator, was really angry and made me throw it away.
Some man can feel a bit like nervous. They're seeing the big old, you know what I'm trying to say? The big old 7-inch. They're thinking, what? You're treating my girl better than I'm treating her.
Yeah, but it's
like, babes, am I not good enough?
But that means that he needs to go and do some work on himself. That's an issue with him.
You reckon?
Yeah. He's not good enough.
All right, cool. Let me ask you a question then.
Go on.
Do you think girls only use toys because the dick they're getting is not good enough?
No, it's got nothing to do.
It's got nothing to do with it,
It's got
innit?
nothing to do with the dick being not good enough or not, right? So this is how it works. Like we spoke about, most women don't orgasm from intercourse alone, right? Not to say that intercourse doesn't feel good, but now imagine the dick could be inside you, but you could also use a toy on your clit.
Yeah.
So then it's like double whammy.
Double
whammy.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, it
You can
works.
do
And there's
both.
other toys as well, like butt plugs, like people that are into anything to do with anal, like there's all different kinds of things that people can
Oh,
use.
you like that?
What?
Anal.
I've had a go.
What
I'm not
for you?
saying, no, I would, but just with the right person. It's got to be with the right person. It's not like an every person
Prawn
kind of thing.
cocktail's gotta be
You've got
prawn cocktail.
What I'm saying is, sex toys aren't there to replace a man. They're there to like aid and help women have more pleasure sexually and more men. Like my thing is, if you genuinely like someone, I take pleasure from and get turned on by pleasing them, and I would hope that they would do the same. I enjoy giving head because I can see what it does to somebody. It's like the enjoyable thing, and that's why I wouldn't be with someone who didn't also give me head, because it would feel like that there were boundaries and it would feel restricted. We started off this talking about shame and talking about like the discrepancies between men and women when it comes to sex, and one of the things that comes up all the time is head, where girls are expected to give head and then guys will be like, no, it's nasty.
Yeah, nah, it's true. It is true.
Yeah.
You can't expect something like
You won't give.
You get me?
You got to give it to
Oh, you
receive
see
it.
me? I was happy for you. Like, I'm cool. I'm sweet. You ain't got to give me head. It's all right. I was cool with that. Obviously, if you got a connection with someone and you're trying to pleasure them, do what you got to do. Innit?
Do what you got to do. I wanted to ask you, I know this has got nothing to do with sex, but we're just going to switch it up a little bit before we get to the end of the interview. You have done lots of great stuff. Do you, when it comes to like creating success, do you use like manifestation? Do you visualize stuff?
Nah, to be honest with you, I haven't for a little sec, you know, but when I first started a couple of years ago, I was just working I was just working a normal job. I've always done acting, but I never wanted to do comedy. I never thought of comedy in my life. I said, you know what? Let me make a little Instagram. Let me try to do this social media thing. And I manifest that I'm going to be an actor or entertainer. I manifested it.
When it comes to creating success and when it comes to being on the internet, right, one of the things that comes along with it is people being not very nice to you.
Yeah.
How have you coped with that, dealt with that?
I don't really see it, you know.
Just don't.
I probably get it, but I don't even like read comments and that. They probably just want you to reply. I might get a mad message certain time. When I'm replying, then people are like, oh, sorry, man, I just wanted you to reply. I'm like, why would you say that for then? You know what I'm trying to say?
That's
So
a
it's all
dickhead
fake.
move. That's a dickhead move. How do you take care of yourself?
How do I take care of
Like
myself?
self-care. Do you do anything to look after yourself?
Do you know what? I went for a little massage.
Massage?
Booked a little hotel, stayed over there, got a little massage. But if not, I'll just have a nice bath, put 2 candles.
Yeah.
You get me? Look cool. You know the raid, the little salts.
Yeah. A lot of men are bad at talking about their feelings. How can they get better at it? How can they get better?
I just feel like, you see, for me, I'm a very open person, should I say. So if I'm pissed off, if I'm upset, if I'm going through something, I might all shout someone. You get me? One of my friends or family member, whatever, I'll talk about it. I feel like it's not good to leave it in. If you're going through something, don't keep it in. You gotta let it out. Because the more you keep it in, the longer you keep it in, it's going to get worse.
Yeah, it's going to get much
So just
worse.
get it out. You're pissed off, call your friend, go out, talk to someone.
Have you enjoyed this chat? Have you enjoyed being in my
I
bed?
liked it, man. I like it. You're going to make me start. You get me?
We're going
Let's get cozy.
We haven't played the game yet.
Oh, we got a game?
Yeah, we've got a game.
You know I'm not playing, babe. We ain't in bed. Why are you playing games?
We're playing a game in bed.
Playing games.
Come on, this is for you.
Oh, man. See what you got me doing now?
Hey, hey.
You see all of that
It's time
now?
for a little game. Okay, right. Do you know what we're playing? Do you want to know what game we're playing?
What game you playing?
Put that on before we've even known what game we're playing.
Oh, so they're done.
We are playing a game called Tits or Dicks.
So what, you want me to be grabbing ball bag? Come on, Claira, man. You know I can't be doing none of that. What do you mean, dick? What's in there?
Sweets. Some shaped
cool.
like tits, some shaped like dicks. You just got to tell me which one's which.
Cool.
Can't be that hard.
Let's go.
They're not going to be as big as Billy.
Can't be as big as Billy.
Don't get too excited, right? Shaking around my little bag of tits and dicks in a game we call, is it a tit or is it a dick? Okay, we've got to put your hand in my bag and then go and shake it around and get one thing out. Really going for it there. Okay, is that a tits or is it a dick?
Yeah, man, that's a dick, man. Don't even let me touch that. What's going on? You got me grabbing other stuff. Claira, man. Was I right?
No, sorry, I was just eating it.
I swear, you're eating dick. I can't even get it.
What have you got now?
Oh, come on, man. That's a dick again. I bet it's a whole bag of dicks, innit? This is what she went and done.
My bag
Come again, man. Come again.
My
Come
bag of
again.
dicks.
No
Dick
booby
or
again.
tit?
No booby.
Big or dick or tit?
Oh, blood, I'm done.
Right, one more.
Come. Where's the boobies at, man?
Have you got?
Yes, this is titty because I can feel the nip naps on the end. Eat that. Love that.
I mean, you've got them right every time.
Every time.
I need a harder game.
Raw blood. Look at that.
Boobs.
Mad. How do you even get them sweets? People are eating them sweets.
Well, it's really nice.
That is mad.
We're going to go to bed now. Want to go to bed? Oh, I'm Claira Hermit. This is In Bed with Claira. Like, share, subscribe, comment.
What?
It's Ty Logan. Let's do a snuggle. Right, set the timer for half an hour.
Oh, it's a quick snooze.
Half an hour.
Quick
No,
one.
we're only allowed to snuggle for half an hour.
Yeah?
That's your rules.
Oh, yeah. I'm
And you're going to go like that.
Nah, I can't do that. Let's get cozy.
All right.
Cool. Well, spoony.
Bye.